Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime and another episode in our One Day at a Time Space Engineers Survival playthrough series. It is the day after our new fieldwork update has been released. We got the DLC, it is installed. Yesterday we kicked off a new series called Fieldwork Hard Knocks, and that was a blast. And looking forward to continuing that series, but also looking forward to implementing some of these fieldwork changes into our already established series. Hey, how you doing, Morbin? It's good to see you. To give you a little bit of an update as to what has been going on in this series. When we last left, we were having some issues with trying to get static grids from an abandoned settlement to release like they were supposed to. So off camera, and I had discussed this on camera, we were going to be using a little trick that kind of involved jumping into the creative world to basically move those. And we did that. All of the habitation modules and major buildings from Bailey's Folly, which was the name of the settlement, have been moved over to the vicinity of our home base. We may not use all of those, but they are there so that we can start attaching those, which is the plan, attach those to our current base building. And I did take the opportunity while I was bringing the Ward of Lothian back over, because we have that Ember defensive installation that was kind of nearby. I decided to go over there and let the bottom guns on the Ward of Lothian defang that. So that building, that enemy, is no longer a threat to us. In fact, we can probably go salvage the batteries from that facility and bring them back over to our base. In the meantime, UTC spawned their command base. Which was something completely new to us. And I have taken a look at it in spectator mode. Let's see what we've got flying by here real quick. We got another Parallax Triton. I'm not going to bother to grab that. But the that command station is 15.5 kilometers away. It spawned when I went over to take care of the defensive station, which no longer has a signal, but it's close enough that we'll be able to find it without too much issue. I did look at that in Spectator, and I'll tell you what, we want to try to make friends with these guys as quick as possible. I do not want to try to take that station, although, I mean, I'm not going to say it would be impossible. We would not want to take a grid anywhere near that, though. They have some crazy defensive setups over there. The command station also has some sort of inhibitor blocks. I don't know which ones. And while we're partially protected from that, it's still, it is a fantastic looking facility. But again, not anything we're going to try to be friends with these guys, which means we want to collect the bounties that they've put out on space pirates, that sort of thing. We want to try to gain their trust. So, also while I was taking that out, we did have an unidentified derelict popped up, which I went ahead and captured. It's an interesting... I'm going to say it's an interesting vehicle. I haven't quite figured out if it's a partial vehicle or not, but we may go over and take a look at that. Just a moment. But as you can see, the buildings from Bailey's Folly have been moved over here, and my plan is to... we're probably going to try to attach 2 of them here on this side. Most likely habitat modules. We have 2 different variations of habitat modules, so we'll get that figured out. The main building, we'll call it the office building, the base center or whatever, I want to try to attach... It's going to come off of this side, so that's what we're looking at for that. So we're probably going to be working on that today. Go ahead and dump what I've got in here down. Let me get real quick. I will take a moment to show you that UTC command station. Like I said, it is pretty cool. Entity list. Go down and take a look. Very cool design. This would make a fantastic base, planetary base for us. But like I said, I am not looking to start anything with these guys right now. We've got multiple docks. We've got landing pads, plenty of defenses, hangar, awesome stuff. Now, I'll show you some of the defenses that we would definitely want to avoid. Got this guy sitting over here, providing his defense, but that's not the real. It's not the one that's the worst. That's right. Dual railgun custom turret. Yeah, so we're not going to be coming after this anytime soon. So, but that is our UTC command station. And let's take a look at real quick. I'll try to show you the. I know it's going to be closer than... It's going to be closer than the Liberty. There you go. Thornback Ray. So now this... We've captured this. But the weird thing is I can't see. This looks... like a... This 2-wheel vehicle. The 3rd wheel in the middle, and something was here. We don't know if this was a custom. I really don't know. I don't know if this was a custom turret or whatnot. It is it. It's odd. It is odd. So they all yeah, they are. They are definitely prepped. So like I said, that's our corrupt aroma. Let's see if we got corrupt aroma. Let's see, we're looking at gallons, odd shapes. A lot of the smugglers use the round blocks, which I think it works in some cases, and in other cases, it's not my favorite design. Well, but let's see what we got up here. Interesting. And interesting. I don't think it's something that we would be, I don't see really any real inclination to capture that though, so. We will go ahead and that one go by. But, yeah, so these guys, we're going to try to get them attached. I don't think I'm going to be able to lift these with Blackhawk, but I guess we'll have to see. So we will have to, I'll have to figure out do that. One of these rooms looks like it is more like an officer's quarter, like one rack, full shower, all this. This seems like this would be for a more affluent person within the ranks, whereas we got the same thing there. How many of these do I got? This one's a little different. And this is a single occupancy, while this one over here is more of a group, like a barracks type setting here. So ideally, the way these are set up, I would like to, again, we may not use all of these. In fact, the duplicate, we may get rid of the duplicate. I mean, ideally, it would be cool to be able to put, like, basically where these windows are, to be able to attach those so that they're accessible through those spaces. Of course, we've got large cargo containers here. That's going to make that difficult. We can get away with it up top because the way we have our O2 sensors, our O2 H2 gens set up, we can still get through there. But let's figure out. And then, of course, this side here, which I think we may go. I think I'm going to try to get that here on this second floor. I think this main office facility, we'll try to do that on the second floor. As far as the update, what we'll try to implement, as far as, I don't know if there's going to be a direct attempt today to try to either update current stuff we've got, or try to figure out where we can add any of the new blocks. I'm not, like I said, I would like to kind of take care of this stuff first. It's going to be a little different with the new update, kind of bringing it into our previous series, whereas with the Hard Knocks, so we're starting with that, you know, available. So we will see, though. We'll see. Okay, so I'm thinking. Oh, God. I would really like to get this one up there first, just because it's the main building, and I just kind of feel like it would be better to do that. This one is going to be a little bit challenging because I want to say this is 10 blocks. 10 blocks. Yeah, 10 blocks wide. Of course, our tower is, I think it's either 12 or 14. No, it's 13. It's 13 blocks wide. So we're going to be offset, which isn't really what I wanted, but it is what it is. So let's see. 3 blocks into the door. Three, that puts, put our door right there. Could line it up where it puts the door here. Gives us an option. Yeah, we may end up doing it here. Go ahead and what we got there. We're gonna make this orange, Hubert orange. Or paint that so we have a reference. Oh, that was the wrong. Right. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's be, okay. I think this is what it was before, right? Yeah. Hey, 1701. It's good to see you. Good to see you. We're laying out our plans for trying to get these buildings attached to our base here. So yeah, that should work. What we'll probably end up doing. Go ahead and take these out. We are not going to use these. We don't technically have to use the... we could... I'm going to say we could narrow this a bit, but we won't really be able to narrow it. I think I can do is we're putting, let's see, if we're putting a door there, that's 2 blocks. SpaceEngineers has new blocks. Oh yes, it does. Lots of new blocks. Lots of new blocks. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put our merge block right here. We're just going to put, that would be where our new merge block would go. So I've got merge block on my toolbar here. I think I may have one. There it is. Okay. Doing this area is going to be, it's going to be a little crazy. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be a little crazy. We'll probably end up having to relocate the floodlights for the landing pad. I grab what I need to from here? I didn't, did I? No. Do not need... Yeah, grab this. Go. Replace this. Right there. Okay. So one of the things I want to do is I don't need, you know what? I don't need to do that. It'll be okay. Good, and take out this. It's going to be our merge block. Otherwise, really what we got going on today is we'll work on this. We'll see about going out and maybe working on the unidentified derelict if we get enough done here. And of course, deal with anything new that comes around. So. This is gonna go. This is gonna go because I'm gonna throw in. Turn this way. How do I want to? That was my plan. That will mess up the look on the outside. So I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess I could. I guess for right now, I could leave it. We'll have to get that. It's this whole area, this line right here may change, so we may have to redo some of these windows and such. Now the question, are we going to be able to move this thing with any semblance of ordinariness? Are we still a ship? Okay. Blocks. Ass. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we're going to be able to pick that up? 55,000 kilograms. I don't know if the... I do not know. We'll be able to do that. So I guess there's a couple things we could do here. I could try... I mean, I can put a boom out from the Ward of Lothian. Gonna have to go out at least as far as the nose so we don't run into the building with a mag plate on it to pick up the building. Just turn it around and then we just bring it up and let it attach. I really don't think that I would be shocked if the Blackhawk could do it. Super shocked. Definitely not be an easy maneuver because we have to turn that 90 degrees. I guess we'll do... Okay, so I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to do... yeah, we're gonna build a boom with a... Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We need to go... I want to bring it from the top here. Do I have inventory? Yeah, I got enough plate to do this. Let's go. 2. Two more. We'll go 3 more just to be safe. It's down. That's not right. to move some of this stuff, but it's up, so all right. We'll have to all right. Groups, landing gear, please. Thank you. There. Not going to be super easy. Big thing is it's like I don't want to, really don't want to toast all these other buildings while I'm trying to pick this thing up, which is very possible. So we may have to move some of these buildings first, which sucks because we'll be building, or we'll be burning hydrogen just moving these. Come on. Especially these bunkhouses, which I wasn't really all that keen on anyway. Not even on that, am I? Big, it's hard to see. Stuck on a tree, that's funny. Do this without, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it without. Why didn't I line them up better? A thruster will damage a tree. Oops, not quite. Open light? Okay. Sure. Thing new that we'd want to check out. Come by. This over here. I'm not gonna... I wouldn't place money on it, but I think there's a chance that the Blackhawk might be able to pick up the habitat models. Not entirely sure, but I think it might be able to. So. Try to pick this guy up on his back left corner. Will probably work, hopefully. Building. I don't think I can do this without torching that barracks building. Gonna torch it. Be close. Ugh. Still gotta come down quite a ways, I think. Just bumped the building. That was great. Can't see. Do without cooking. All right, we got some magnetism. Hard without the light. There we go. Okay. Got that one. Let's go ahead and move back a bit and get out of the way of that one. Drop down. We'll go in and we'll take a look, see what we're at here. Okay. All right. Stretch, good stretch. Hydrogen. So have you guys gotten a chance to play around with the new update yet? see. I'm gonna do take care of the inside stuff first. Okay. And door. Place that. In fact, both of these can go. Yeah, we should be able to replace both of these windows. Something else. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of stuff in here. Parts bins. All that stuff. I feel like I had gotten most everything out of here, so that's good. I kind of want to leave. I do want a window area here so that you can kind of see this as it is, but you also need to figure out. Probably put. Don't want to do that. Say we could do half blocks. I don't know. We have to get that to work. So these should become square blocks. Okay. Should be the same here. Once we get this done, we'll finally take a look at painting this building, figure out what we want to do paint-wise. All right. Okay, so we have a battery there that's gonna kind of keep me from getting rid of. Oh, I can get rid of the middle one. Sure about that. Let's see. I'm gonna make these half blocks. Okay. I can do this. Try this. that's going to work. Might work. This. Oh, got something sitting there. Figure out what that is. What is that? It's hanging on. What is... Okay, so there's something this is attached to that is going to fall off. Oh, is it this plate? Doesn't really make sense. Let's go. Gonna put that back right there. Go ahead and put this one in. I don't know what that is holding on to. Unless it's going to cause that to fall. Which it will. Okay. Got it. Got it now. Okay. Get that. This should grind. Yep. There we go. What I think I might do is we'll do the same thing. We'll echo that. Out here. Get rid of these and change these out. And then we're going to throw in some posts or pylons. Make sure we don't have anything else flying by. Okay. Get this. These. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in. Since I have a plate in my inventory. Just getting blocks right now. Good there. I didn't want to do that. Go. Right. I think that's all of the blocks. Yeah, we may come in there and touch us up with other things too, but let's see. good. It's good. A lot of these already had the parts in them, they just weren't built. Okay. That. Built, built, built. Built. Okay. We got the ones on the inside there. Okay. These are good. That's it. Okay. Those are going to go. What we got here? Okay. These need to be glass. They're going to be glass, or we'll actually turn them into like windows. This one. I got these. Okay, so once we get this filled in, I guess we'll do glass for right now, but I'm not super thrilled with it. What do I got? I think I have enough to do that. You can do that again. This may make this airtight. I think it will. We may end up replacing one of those, like one of these windows with an air vent, just to pull in and make everything better. set up a cryopod or something in here that I can just crawl into and my stuff refill. That reminds me, let's take a look at. I'm very intrigued by the cryopods from the update. They look amazing. Bat, there we go. Can't tell which way's up. Can you guys tell which way's up? Do this. Give it to me. Cut the path. That's dumb. There we go. All right, sweet. It's gotta look neat. Where are we? Let's go take a look at it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. That is so awesome. Colto tank. All right. Awesome stuff. Okay, so now we need to kind of figure this out here. What do I want to do with this? I mean, for all intents and purposes, we can... Cool and kind of creepy, yeah. Seeing yourself in there floating like that, yeah, it's a look. Okay, so let's see. I guess the question I am wondering is if we should wondering if I should just block that off at the top. So I have an idea of this, like this block here. That I don't know if it's gonna work now. Shoot. Okay. Mm-hmm. Start there. Ugh. Hmm. Handrails there. It's a safety hazard. I guess what I was thinking was perhaps. Hmm. Okay, so I guess I was thinking of something like this. Yeah. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, I think I was thinking of that. I'm not liking that though. Need to get. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Take this. Take that out. We're gonna need to take this one out. It's gonna need to come out. I don't think that's gonna be right. Hmm. Truss. Ugh. Block. Okay. I know what that one is. This should be. That one comes out. 3. There it is. Okay. Okay. I kind of want. we should just go with extra doors here. Do 2 doors, like 1 on each side. Hmm. Sure. Use that. Hmm. Take this one out. Don't know about that yet. Back this side. I don't think we've got any windows, do we? No pipes. That. Door over here. Okay, get that. And an idea for right here. I just don't know if it's... I don't know how well it's gonna work. Let's see what we got. Here's my LCDs. Do I have LCDs? I do. LCDs. Doors, door shut, door shut. Wondering if our vents are showing a leak or not. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Seeing a path rendered. Get that. Not rotate that. Let's do... Oh, get here. Size, where is it? Nope. It's not where I want that to go. Rotate that either. That sucks. So I can put it there. Positions. Let's see. Center. Size up a little bit. Positions. That's a start. Okay. So we got to start. Let's see if I've got some stuff in here. Program blocks. This block I can get rid of. Possibly put program block in there also. We can leave that though. Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I could probably modify these blocks a little bit to kind of open it up, kind of continue this inset curve, kind of bevel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could utilize the curve blocks around the doors. Yeah. Curved or beveled? But I think what I was thinking was like using the oh yeah, awesome, cool. What I was thinking of doing was kind of like how it was done on the outside to rotate. There we go. Like to how it was beveling the windows on the outside, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. What's that thing? Are these beveled? Nope. Yep. Okay. The upper ones are beveled. Which kind of sucks. It kind of ruins that. Could do that one. Not any of those. There. Have to have it there. Huh. Let's put it back on this wall. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right, so I'm gonna start off with some very generic coloring here. There's that door. Glad I did that. Would have missed it. It's already done. Okay. ATM setup. Pretty sure we got some credits lying around here we need to fix anyway. Okay. Got almost everything done over here. Okay. All right. Little signs up. Excuse our construction. Take a look. We got. All right. Okay. We're flying by a Mercury. It's a Mercury. Let's see one of those in ages. Seen one of those. I don't believe I have. Oh man, it has been ages since I've seen one of these. Long time. Yeah, a decent amount of loot. Actually, it's not a bad exploration ship. Atmospheric, at least. It's not going to be easy to capture. Well, it's not going to be, like, terrible to capture, but depending on what kind of drone assistance it gets. I haven't seen one of those in so long. It's awesome. It's really awesome. All right. Got anything else out there that's popped up that we missed? Check our, pretty sure we don't have any wrecks, but that's good to check at least. Thing's not far away either. All right. Excuse me. So this is what I was thinking about using. I have an idea. Can't remember if it's an interior light or if it's an exterior light. Or a truss light. No, there were truss lights. Not the little spiky ones. Think. Come on. That's gonna be too much there. Let's do. Okay. Truss lights in the truss menu. I like those. Yeah, I'm not talking like, I think what I actually ended up doing, like in Let's Make Contact, is I had like a T-pillar with an arm that came off, and then I just attached one of these floodlights on it. That's gonna be, I think that's gonna be too much though, because I was just hoping for like, now if it was the small grid floodlights, that would be perfect. It would be perfect, but that's not, I don't think it's gonna work here. So we'll put just some type of interior light there. This is just low enough that it doesn't go underground. It's going to make it really, really hard to get it to. Yeah. Why did I do that? That was not what I wanted at all. Not what I wanted at all. And not the local grid alignment. I don't know why it's doing that. Ah. Okay. Let's leave that as it is for right now. That black parts.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Build everything. Oh, our on-base hydrogen is starting to build up. Yeah, the Mercury, yeah, like science vessel. Yeah. Need. So we're gonna put a light. New connector block is a winner for sure. Been waiting so long for something like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to trying to integrate that into my builds just to make them a little, hopefully a little bit more streamlined. But let's see, we need, that's something I could do. If I put the light there, not a double, but a corner light, so that way it'll shine toward the ramp. I got even better than this. We'll just do a light panel. Need a little brighter. Take those out. That does not work. I had hoped it would. It does not. Weird, because it's off center. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Let's leave them like they are. Say that's better than nothing, but that. Oh. Hear something in my right ear. Every time I come up next to this, it's like I can hear this kind of ambient noise coming from the refinery. All right. Well, that's definitely gonna leave a hole. It's gonna be a leak. So. What it, if we got any more. Oh, we're filling up. That was it. Nice. Okay, cool. That means... Alright. We are airtight. We just need to get... Just need some lights. That's it. Mm-hmm. Do it there. Can't do it there. Wow, that is. It's a half block. Do a whole bunch of good. Half block. That's full block, right? Yeah. Have to figure out a way to get light in here. Better than what we have. It's a little weird. Alright. I'm not too upset about it though. I have smoky light over here. Dude. There. Not like there, but I think I got one up top. Good, right? Yeah. Okay. Move. Wonder if I should move the med bay over there next to the cryopod. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so that one's taken care of. Go ahead and get that closed up. Now this is gonna be the next one. Since it's not light outside, let's go ahead and we'll go check out that wreck we've got over there. What do I need to take with me? Wait a sec. Hey guys, I gotta take a quick bio break. Give me just a moment and I will be right back. guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. All right. Let's go ahead and go check out the derelict. Ooh, I didn't realize I might have stuff piled in here. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff. That first building went on okay. Got a good start going there. We'll stack at least 2 of those habitat modules on the side there over a little work pad that we've got set up. Maybe we'll get something else to spawn while we get out here too. That'll be nice. Really love for another bounty to come by, because getting one of those bounties, I'd love to see what kind of reward grid we would get from UTC. Pretty decent canyon that we're following. Brr. I do think that part of the reason why we haven't been seeing planetary encounters is because of the the number of mods that we have active that generate spawns, because we're definitely not seeing that in our Hard Knocks episode. Off camera, no Hard Knocks, I've continued to track just around the planet to try to get back to our home base, since we lost our tools and everything, and trying to capture that ore processing facility. We are seeing a lot of say like cargo spawns there, so but I still feel like we're not getting all that stuff here, and we haven't seen any of those cargo spawns here. Now, to be fair, I have not gone back and checked see if the advanced settings in this game have been changed to turn off cargo. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to go ahead and turn on unknown signals again, since unknown signals are dropping a lot better stuff now. And we've got that skin hunt going on too, so. Alright. We're gonna have to dig out a bunch here. Yeah. Sure, I've got everything here has been changed to me. Find out if that's the case. Yeah, looks like it is. Do not have an industrial cockpit. It's been replaced with that. Control module. Means we can probably replace this with the industrial. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. Lots of glass. Got some motors, some superconductors, large steel tubes. That's not bad. Did not notice if we have any complete gyros. I don't. No, we don't. Okay. These are the override gyros. Okay, so this thing is meant to balance on two wheels. So might need to get. I want to show these on the HUD. Actually, let me do this. Small cargo container. Make sure I didn't turn any of those to show on HUD. Okay. I don't know if they're going to show up here or not. Gyroscope override. We got 1 and 2. Let's go take a look at these real quick. Okay, underneath there. Here. Underneath that. Okay. I feel like these two are the ones that we should probably repair first when it comes to this. What is that hook to? Is that a rocket launcher that's hooked to? I think so. Can't quite tell. Hold on. All right. I think, yeah, that's a rocket launcher. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of steel plate, a lot of metal grids. About this guy. Certain too. Okay. So let's see. What's our rocket launcher got? Can we use any of this? Well, we can. Grids, motors. We do have motors in here. I don't think we have computers. I think computers are what we're going to be missing. These. And I don't know if one gyro is going to be able to override enough to... Let's see. Just not sure if one is going to be strong enough to take everything. So we got that. Nope, that one's not hooked up. Motors. Alright, well, let's try to get one of these going here. I think this is the one with the more plates, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we need metal grids. I'm gonna have to find that, I wonder if that's it. Nope. Take that off. Now off HUD. Grab that. Can grab that. Okay. So steel tubes good. Metal grids though are not available. In. Not enough, I think, to make a difference. I think we can drop that off. That. Computers, we need those. Let's get that grids. Some plate. Maybe some more motors. Grids. We need 40. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get... It's going to be tough.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
Any good at all, I don't think. Still gonna need the construction components, but let's see what else. Construction components and steel plates. That's all we're dealing with. construction components. Let's see what we got. Strike Corvette. Not important. Five. Construction components, construction components. Still want to try to get construction components from. There's 20 there. What do I need? I need 20. Let's see if I can get... It's going to be a little... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it without destroying it. Got 20, got 19. That's enough. Okay. So that's on override. I need a regular gyro. 58. I know there's more than this. I just got to find them. One. It's that one. 2, 3, and then the ORV one. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to get those. It's gonna be enough construction components to get that. That. How close are we on this one? A long way. Oh, yeah. Gyro. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Need that. That. I think we'll be able to eventually get this thing out of here. 2. There's no antenna on this thing, so I got to keep that in mind. That. Need. We will need an antenna or a cockpit. And then we're going to need wheels. I'm pretty sure those are 5x5s. Yeah, 5x5s. And it's the weirdest looking rover. Yeah. It is odd looking. Very odd looking. Let's see, we're looking at 5x5 wheels, so 1. Need at least 1. And then I need the cockpit, which I did not grab. Yeah, it is an oddball for sure. So Okay, so first we'll see what we can grab out of here. I'm not expecting to get much. So we started off with the suspensions. At least we had the small tubes, that's good. And then it was which one was this? Gyroscope. That's the two in the back. Anything else? Got motors, bulletproof glass. A tiny bit of metal. Go ahead and lay the cockpit out. Should be everything. Nope, it's not. Wheels. Got some stuff out of that one. Got some stuff out of that one. Steel tubes. Tire, which I don't know if we're going to be able to get a wheel on here yet. Yeah. Wheels, yeah. Me. So I try to just attach a wheel to this thing. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can or not. I'll try it. Steel plate. Ah, gummit. No. So we can store the parts in here. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Okay. Shouldn't have anything else. No, still got motors. So what are the motors for? Did I pull those off something else? Metal grid, computers. What else has? That's the other thing. I like how Keen made it more clear as to the projector. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was a huge, big move. I really like that. I need to hit up these other cargo containers. See if we can get anything out of them. More large steel tubes. What do we got? Large steel tubes there. Large steel tubes there. There. Okay. I think it's all we're going to be able to get. We'll see. Yeah. I get rid of. That in there. Okay. And now we'll head back. Long drive just to grab parts I probably should have tried to grab before I left. Would have been nice if we could have gotten a spawn while we were out here. Area reminds me of Pertum. Oh, does that not do what I think it does? Huh, maybe not. Okay. Stream goes on, I'm becoming more and more curious as to what it looked like before becoming a wreck. Yeah. It's pretty weird looking. I'd say it's going to be interesting getting it home. But, right now, we just got to get it. I mean, right now it's just going to be a journey to get it together. So. It's a good question. It really is a good question. I don't know. It was definitely weird looking. I feel like it was meant to balance like that. Call it like it's like a Segway. But You could do it though. I mean, you could put just a single swivel wheel on the front, and you still use the two main drive wheels to do the steering. The swivel on the front is like just acts like a caster. Oh, there we go. Noventide. Noventide and arrowheads. Escorts. See, one of the arrowheads is not breaking off, but it's not like holding its escort. It's kind of in its escort position. Yeah, it's falling back to escort position. Nice. Different surface spawn. It just kind of would have been nice to get that. We'll empty what's in the rover, and then go ahead and load it up with what we need. Everything. All right. Give me. Nope. Need one more large. One more 5x5 wheel. Can't really think of anything else right now that thing's going to need. Let's try to get this thing evened out a little more here. 35. Which is that? 1,500. There we go. Should be it. All right, so we'll head back over there. We'll try to get this guy. We're gonna have to dig him out, which is okay. Not too worried about that, but we can cross our fingers. Maybe we'll find something and get something else spawn. Idea. Try something here. Let's get up here on this little, off of this hill. Try one of those new, I think we're supposed to be able to override our wheels and let them, if I can do that, then it's kind of like on cruise control. Wheels. Propulsion override. Do we have that before? I hmm. It's just thinking about whether I'd be able to. Okay. All right. Never thought about using it before. I don't know why. Maybe just because I was having to hold this button this whole time trying to drive over there. Never thought about using it, or maybe trying to. I think the event controllers now can set those values, though. I think that's what I'm thinking of as the new thing. But let's. All right. just pushed it out. Why is it? Weird. It's like it's having a hard time figuring it out. Shouldn't be. Wheels. Unless the wheels are on backwards. I don't think that's a problem. That should not be an issue. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working. That should have worked. Toolbar, go into the setup action thing with the event controller. I don't think you need event control for some of the. Yeah. Well, I know Zero was talking about. I think he was wondering if we. I mean, we were finally at the point where we were going to be able to say you could. It would take a lot of work, but you could basically make autonomous vehicles. Say this planet has been. I think challenging is the most appropriate. It's the most appropriate word, but not in the normal context of challenging. Oh, okay. Yeah. I came down. I feel like that was the way I came down. Now we gotta find the safest way up. Deep, deep canyon. Yeah. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I feel like if I had gotten better run at this hill, we would be better off. Let's try it. Use the other side of the canyon. Better not have taken my. You go. Get moving. So, don't think I'm going to fall over, but definitely pushing it a little bit here. Come on. Oh, that was not the right way to do that. Well, Atmos for boost might be an upgrade in the future, yeah. Come on. Come on. Hope in here. Open beyond hope. Come on. Slow crawl. What is that? Assertive peon. Not gonna be able to make it down that hole. That's for sure. Come on. Turn it back. Turn it back. Turn it back. There we go. Keep going. Smidge at a time. It's got 10, 11, 12. Make 14. Barely. Swing it back. Yeah, definitely probably need to throw an Atmo on here. Just one. Maybe two. Maybe two. This rover, though, turned out pretty decent. I think we'll put grinder arm really didn't last as much as I'd hope it would, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Grab that drill. And we're going to start by drilling out some of the area around the, if nothing else, get this first wheel taken care of. Maybe. Wheel. That's over here. I feel like that should do it. Come on. There we go. Get the grinder arm. Would have been more effective with that expands the grinder area even tiered. Yeah. Good point. Good point. So we got I feel like we should be close here. I don't like I should have been digging a whole lot more here. This thing is already kind of angled up in the air. Uh, Odd. Okay. We'll go ahead and get these set up. I wonder if that's one of the reasons. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't do it because the suspension wasn't built. Didn't make sense though. That should have worked. No. It's big wheels, so maybe I gotta build. Maybe I gotta go deeper than that. Kind of sucks, but yeah. Get these up top. These first. It's turned off. Turn to the suspension. It's still touching box. Yeah. Hold on just a minute, guys. Oh, forget what did I grab? Get that stuff. Okay. What did I grab? Now it's wheels. Just gonna go ahead and drop this stuff in here. We just got to drill now. Tear anything up here? This might get through. Got it there. This is where the big drills come in handy, but man, this is such a weird design that I don't know if we really got. I don't know if we could get a big drill in here to do what we need it to do. Yeah. It's actually a pretty good idea for a suspension mounting point, since those blocks are pretty tough. And since they don't deform, okay. That's where I feel like we're going to have the biggest issue. A cool thing about suspensions. Kind of being able to fly through them on the end, like the collision box is more toward the back here than it is up here. Yes, they do cushion quite well. Damn it. Excuse my language, sorry. Trying to damage stuff, but still feel like that should be more than enough room for the wheel. Really do. Well, and one way to... drill out a lot more. Yeah. Okay. A lot more. Of course, it's funny. I'm going to drill out these holes, and then we'll see how bad it is getting out of this hole. Guess we got weather coming in. I think I had weather on this. Oh, we should be able to get through that pretty easy. I guess part of what I'm wondering is whether I'm going to be able to, if I can use okay, let me try something here. Okay. You'll push. I don't think I can push. Against the ground? Kind of against the ground? Yeah. Override. Override 2. Okay. This is my... Okay, so this is what I'm thinking about doing. Took long to write a simple sentence. Aren't the wheels hot boxes? Square. Yeah, they are. Don't know if I can... It's an overdrive. It takes so long to write a simple sentence. I have to keep going back and rewriting. Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if I can use the gyro override. If we can take this and turn it into a ship, and then use the gyro override to basically pivot up the right side so that we can put a wheel on it. That's what I'm curious about. Let me go ahead and put park. Handbrake on and off. Go ahead and leave that on. Oh well, I'll do it in a second. Groups. What do we got? Wheels. Okay. Want to get the other wheel. Can't do anything because it needs the wheel. Its offset is going to be... That's weird. Okay. Maybe check some blocks out of the wheel side to stop it from going too far. Good idea. Good idea. Gramus. I bet you didn't bring in any extra steel plate. I got a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's for the wheel. That's what we got here. Let's grab a couple. Find a place to mount this. Do it there. Need more. Seven. Come on. Didn't need that. Some of these would be heavy armor. And they have more stuff. They don't. How many do I got? 11? I think 11's gonna do it, but. Hold on, folks. Right here. All right. This may end up being catastrophic. It's failure. Which we shouldn't be totally unhappy about. Those are kind of funny. Yeah. We don't even know if this is going to survive the conversion. So, but it should be funny either way. As long as it doesn't land on our rover. Which, we probably should move. Throw a light on it. Oh, yeah. The station to ship conversion is always exciting. Since we didn't use big drills to to do this, it could get even better. I'm going to go ahead and turn on override 2. Yeah, we'll turn on override 2. So hopefully that will keep us mostly upright. We need to look this up, the Thornback Ray. We need to look that up so that we can see if it's in the Steam Workshop, so we can find out what this thing was supposed to look like. All it takes is a tiny floating stone. It always tears the grid. Yeah. Okay. Man, golly. I feel like it's actually, let's jump back there. I want to do a quick look at, let's do a real slow fly through of these wheels in the middle. They're the only ones I feel like could possibly have something stuck in them. And anything there. Of course, we'll know. If it does, we will find out quickly. Not seeing any. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do a quick save. Does it really hurt? Do it. See, now I don't know if this is a... See, I don't know if this is the same problem we had with Bailey's Folly. Or not. That's the problem. Let me spin the wheels. Not entirely sure how I want to handle this. I would really like to see this thing kind of restored, not fully restored, but at least restored to functionality so that we could see what it was supposed to be like. Give me a second. I'm going to jump into Thornback Ray. Right? Thornback Ray. Front on the wheeler's side is the hot box of the sloped armor still hitting the voxel. Let's look. You're talking about this right here? Oh, the wheelless side, sorry. Down here, perhaps. That's a good question. doesn't appear that it is. That does not appear it is. That does not. That one's close, but I really don't. I just don't. It's just really not seeing anything that looks like it is. Back isn't. The front isn't. Okay. I don't think I'm seeing anything. I really don't. I don't. Nope. That's definitely not. That's not. It isn't. Let's see if it'll go now. We got those blocks. So I'm not expecting it to. I think we got. Nope. Okay. Hold on a minute. Spell that right. Thornback Gray. And 40 pages. Get rid of that. Oh. Back collection vessel. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like it. Oh well. Oh, you got a good point. Sorry. That was stupid on my part. No. No, unfortunately, I don't think we got one. And do what I had to do for the Bailey's Folly. Let's see what we got here. This should still be a station. Not sure what's going on here. Okay. It's weird. It's like it's rotating. That is very, very odd. Weird. Like it's moving. Okay. Mm, 5. Let's see if this. There's no wheels now. No wheel setup. That's weird. There was a wheel group. Maybe I was thinking. No, I'm thinking something else. Okay. Okay. Cockpit. Wheels, gyros, handbrake. Main cockpit. It's not driving the wheels. Do this real quick. Let me turn off this so I'm not building without spending. Okay. One wheel works. Oh, that wheel. That wheel is maybe stuck in the ground. Bad may happen here. Okay, could have been bad. Wasn't that bad? I didn't get it high enough, I think. That's what it was. Get up. Get up. Get up. You can do it. On. Stop. Be weird. Be weird. Come on. we go. Just park. Let's see what we get now. Still trying to roll. Don't. Heroic cougar. Alright. So we'll see if we can get this thing to kind of work. Brake back on. Let's get left. Yep. Height offset. Is everything the same? No, it's not. So we need 46 degrees, 100, 100, 100 friction, unlimited speed. That's crazy. 46, 100, 100. All right. 46. Okay. Fine. All right. Here we go. I have a camera, so this is crazy. It still wants to nose up. I think that's just because of the drive, right? It's pretty wild though. I mean, that one on. Okay. We got a camera, like the camera. Of course, you got your weapons blocks. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it can obviously move, obviously shoot, so I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but it is a little weird. Okay. Put it in park. All right. Okay, so we were able to get it to turn, which is good. So what I'm going to do is, well, okay. So I am going to delete this grid and I am going to with all the stuff on it. So yeah, very interesting vehicle. Very interesting. So to back on real quick. There we go. So that way we haven't gained anything that wasn't available to us. So it is odd. It's an odd little vehicle. I'm not sure if it's one I want to. I'm not sure if it's one I want to use, though. Of course, now I can't get into it. There we go. Ugh. Need to put it on its nose. That's what we need to do. There we go. F. And that should stay that way, right? It's not rocking back, is it? It looks like the way it's got to be parked. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Interesting though. Shoot. Why not? I'll go ahead and take a blueprint of it, just so we've got one. Maybe we come up with a way to incorporate this into something later, you know? Now let's change the name of it real quick. Kind of got to be inside of it to do that. Or at least where we can access it. It says Thornback Ray. There we go. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. All right. Creative mode. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there for right now. Go ahead and head back to the base. Lights, sun's up, so we'll be able to... I don't know if we got time to get an additional living quarters attached to the base, but we're close, so we'll see what we can do. While I'm thinking about it, because I'm kind of really excited to get to check out this new update, we may be doing some... I may end up doing some spontaneous streams. You know, not necessarily long streams. Of our Hard Knocks series. Just so we can continue to play with those new blocks and new encounters and that kind of stuff. So I thought about just starting a private playthrough, like just a playthrough on the side, but sometimes I mix stuff up between series, and I don't want to do that with the like with what we've already got going, so. Oh crap. It's a deep little Durango there. Something else spawning. I really, really, really was hoping we would get something else while we were out there. Yeah. Amazing how that word of Lothian just makes that 4-story, 5-story office building look tiny. Here, I think we can get it all. No, can't get it out of there. I'll take that, put that away then. Let's see. Seeing the same thing last time you approached the base. It's a big building. Not compared to Lothian, yeah. It is. Lothian is a monster. Truly a monster. Okay. So this is the area that's going to get connected. I think I can do this, yeah. It should not be a red, no. The upper. What's the upper? 3, 4 floors, okay, yeah. Let's see. This one's going to go up there. This is the one. Hmm. You sure this is the way we're going here? See about that. I might do something different there. Let's see. Enjoy the Fixer Upper episodes. Yeah. Oh yeah, this Shepherd's Pride would make this whole area look like a sandbox. That's all it'd be. Tiny little sandbox. All right, we've got. Where are you? There you go. Now we're gonna need that. We'll be able to put one right there. I'm gonna leave those open because we might do some stuff there, like to make it look a little different. But let's go put. Keep doing that. Might as well go ahead and do that. It's going to be a merge block. Probably the most we're going to get. It's probably going to be the end of what we got doing. Carry all. Cert carry all. Now I've seen this before, but I can't remember what it looked like. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Interesting. It's a interior turrets tucked in everywhere. That's interesting. That's cool looking. Have you tested whether Shepherd's Pride can still fly in gravity? That's a good question. I have not. I have not. But to be honest with you, we may have to test it just to get the Atlas off this planet. Got the bunkhouse yet? Close. Now, just so you know, I've made a mistake here. I should not, and it's really too late. It's not too late, of course, but I shouldn't be putting the uppermost floor on first. because that makes it harder to put the one below it. But yeah. Just got it. Come on, let me see it a little better. There. Yeah. Longer, lower, grabby arm. So the next one, the one that'll go on the second floor, is going to be one of the Habitat 3 modules, the 2 that we got. And then the third one will be the barracks structure. Not the bunkhouse, but the barracks. Okay. So it'll probably be this one. We'll go... Yeah. This one will probably go second floor. And then do this one, since it was, yeah, anyway, this will go on the bottom floor. So let's get up here and see what we can figure out. Oops. Quick. Ugh. Just easier than holding the button. Definitely like the Colto tank. Definitely digging that. All right, okay, so there's our door. Done here. So go ahead and grind this out. Okay. That's gonna be fine there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's get all this stuff here filled in. Okay. Start at the back. This, this, that, that, that. Come on. Ridiculous. Fine. Oh, do that. Oh, terrible. Donate couch. These. Two air vents, that's right. What do I got? No. Kitchen block. Why didn't I get? Chunk, 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 chunk. Something that used all the bulletproof glass I was supposed to get, obviously. So we just need glass now. Two of these. Some awesome. Okay. This should be on depressurize. Everything else is good. Yep. Okay. See, what I was thinking about is was doing some sort of like piping where it looks like there's specific ventilation coming out to this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that though. So yeah, probably. At least not right now. Might think of something later. Ooh, I just thought about what we could do with one of the, hey, with the extra Habitat 3. We could take that, perhaps put it different side of the building. We'll figure out where. Anyway, and then we'll empty that of all the racks and the stuff that makes it like a living structure, like a, you know, like a house. And we'll turn it into a lab space so we can use some of those new laboratory blocks. Oh, looking for actual working piping. You can use the new pipe blocks. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. We are good to go, and yeah. All right. See what it looks like. I'll get under and we'll clear those. We'll turn those blocks on the bottom into half blocks so that they don't stick out like that. So, we'll see. I may do something. I'm going to leave them for right now. I'm going to leave them for right now. Yeah, they do. They actually look pretty good. So, nice. Dig it. I just thought of something I might be able to do to get those stupid pillars to work. I'm gonna leave that open for right now. Ooh. Seriously. Bingo. I hate it being off center, but you know. Get rid of that connector. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me go over here. Grab this stuff real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, guys, it is 4 o'clock on my side of the big blue marble. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up because it is officially mom bear time. But I think this was good. We made some progress. Got the buildings over there. Kind of sort out which ones we're going to put in. Got our admin and our requisition office attached and ready to go. Oh, we got a bounty. Dadgummit. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right there. We're going to save. I want to make sure we have a chance to go after that guy. So, we got one of the, I'm going to say the nicer habitat modules put on. So that's kind of like CEO, whatever. Lodging space there. We're gonna add 2 more habitat buildings. One's a barracks and one will be like another officer's type quarter type thing. And then we'll use the remaining building on a different side of the, I don't want to do it on the wind tower side, but we may have to do it on the wind tower side. That's going to be the lab. So we'll be able to use some of those new blocks. It'll be awesome. And then what I may do is I may end up taking that bunkhouse structure and maybe we'll attach it to the back side of the lab. Be able to incorporate that in some way. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll just end up grinding that one down. But yeah, we got that UTC bounty flying by, that wolf pup, which we've caught before. And if we get that, then we'll be in good shape. We'll get a reward grid from UTC that'll give us some improved reputation with them. And again, we want to be friends with them because that base over there is great. I don't want to have to fight them off if they send people. So I guess we'll see. But awesome. I had fun, guys. I really appreciate it. Everybody that watched yesterday had a lot of views on the fieldwork debut. That's to be expected. I hope you guys enjoy these series. Again, we'll be fieldwork update is going to affect all of our 3 currently running series. So hope you stop by and enjoy it. If you know somebody that likes this type of stuff, let them know. Share it. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, all that YouTube stuff. Leave comments. Morbin, super appreciate you being here today. 1701, it was great to see you. Hope everything's going well. Hope you guys are enjoying your Space Engineers. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. And I will see you on the other side.